She's the first rookie to win WNBA Player of the Month since the award's inception in 2010, and last night it was no exception. They were sky high for Caitlin Clark and the Fever, but to start the season, they had a little bit of a rough go of it. They lost their first 5 games. They ended up 1-8 through their first 9 games, and during that first month, the playoffs, they didn't feel realistic at all. Indy entered the Olympic break 11-15 on the year, and then they really turned it around. They've won 7 of their 8 since. They clinched a playoff berth for the first time since 2016, which, by the way, was the last year of Hall of Famer and franchise icon Tamika Catchings.
Caitlin Clark just broke the WNBA rookie assist record and the Fever rookie three-pointer record, but that's not even the craziest part. You won't believe what happened when she showed up at the Colts game with her boyfriend and teammate. Picture this: Caitlin walks into Lucas Oil Stadium with Lexie Hull, and the place goes wild. Fans are losing their minds, screaming her name, trying to get a selfie. It's like a rock star just showed up. The social media buzz was insane. Everyone's posting about Caitlin at the Colts game. But here's the thing, this isn't just about football. This moment shows how big Caitlin's getting. She's not just a basketball player anymore, she's becoming a sports icon. And you know what's even crazier? This is just the beginning. Caitlin's star power is growing faster than anyone expected.
If Caitlin Clark somehow wins the WNBA championship this year, she will have put together the greatest rookie season in the history of professional sport. Include Caitlin Clark in the conversation, as I like to do, but we're also going to bring the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Caitlin Clark, Deion Sanders, all in the same boat with historical perspective and knowledge. And more than anything, I'm gonna blast the media.
The WNBA better watch out, because Kit Clark is about to change the game in ways we've never seen before. While Caitlin's off-court fame is skyrocketing, her on-court performance is even more mind-blowing. She's not just playing well for a rookie, she's playing like a seasoned all-star. But here's the kicker: despite her incredible stats, something's not adding up with the league's response. Let's talk numbers for a second. Caitlin's racked up 497 points and dished out 232 assists in her rookie season. That's not just good, that's history-making stuff.
Charles Barkley talking about the Caitlin Clark phenomenon and the people he blames for blowing this whole Caitlin Clark deal.
People believe what we say on television. Just because people don't like you or your personality, they can't get on TV and slander you. It's just total bullshit. These ladies, and I'm a WNBA fan, they cannot have this Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they try. What is going on here? And the thing I love about her, she never says a word. But these ladies, who I love and respect their game, they couldn't have this thing up.
She's not just keeping up with the pros, she's leaving them in the dust. Imagine being so good that you're already mentioned in the same breath as some of the all-time greats. That's Caitlin Clark for you. But it's not just about the stat. Caitlin's changing the game in ways we've never seen before. You know how hard it is to fill seats at a WNBA game, while Caitlin's making it look easy. The Indiana Fever are seeing packed houses and record crowds every time she steps on the court. It's like she's got some kind of basketball magic that turns casual fans into diehard supporters overnight. Think about it. When was the last time you heard about a WNBA game selling out? Now it's happening regularly, and it's all because of one rookie. That's the kind of impact we're talking about.
WNBA Player of the Week. There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. She now has 102 on the season and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place and 26 away from UNESCO of the New York Liberty. She ain't beating Asia Wilson for the MVP, but she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year, by the way.
Caitlin's not just playing basketball, she's revolutionizing the entire sport. Some people are even saying she's having a Michael Jordan effect on the WNBA, you know, bringing in new fans, changing the economics of the game, that kind of thing. And let's be real, when you're getting compared to MJ, you know you're doing something right. But here's where things get weird. With all these incredible achievements, you'd think the WNBA would be falling over themselves too. Crown Caitlin as Rookie of the Year, right? Well, hold on to your hat, because that hasn't happened yet. Fans are scratching their heads wondering what more she needs to do to get that official recognition. It's not like Caitlin's just a one-trick pony either. She's out there leading team, engaging with fans, and showing everyone what it means to be a true professional. She's got the whole package.
They've made Caitlin Clark more interesting. They've made Caitlin Clark the biggest star in American sports. They got this conversation wrong. The ladies, the active players in the WNBA, they haven't screwed up anything. Their little petty jealousy and sniping at Caitlin Clark is why 2 million people are tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark play basketball and to watch a bunch of other women blow layups every night.
Skills on the court, leadership off it, and a personality that's drawing people to the sport like never before. So we've got a rookie who's breaking records left and right, packing arenas and changing the face of women's basketball. You'd think this would be a slam dunk for the WNBA, right? A chance to showcase their newest superstar and ride the wave of excitement she's creating, but something's off and fans are starting to notice. Hold up, Caitlin Clark's not the only one making wave. Her teammate Lexie Hull just had a game that's got everyone buzzing, but here's the real shocker. How Clark reacted to Hull stealing her thunder might surprise you. Remember Lexie Hull? She's been flying under the radar, but not anymore. Hull just went off against the Seattle Storm, dropping 22 points like it was nothing, but get this, she hit 6 out of 7 three-pointers. That's insane accuracy. We're talking 8 of 10 from the field overall. It's like she couldn't miss. If she tried, this wasn't just a good game, it was a game changer for the Fever. They crushed the Storm 92-75, and Hull was a big reason why.
The Atlanta Dream set the record for the biggest crowd to watch a WNBA game in Georgia history.
Pretty exciting. One of the big reasons fans flock to State Farm Arena is, of course, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Caitlin Clark tonight.
Oh, gotta watch number 22.
I've been watching Caitlin for a couple of years, and since then I've dreamed about coming to a game.
She's with just brought a lot to the WNBA and also to the game itself and for women, so women's sports.
It's like she found a cheat code or something. One minute she's a role player, the next she's torching one of the best teams in the league. Now you might think Caitlin would be jealous, right? I mean, Hull just stole her spotlight, but nope, that's not how Caitlin rolls. Instead, she went on social media and basically turned her account into a Lexie Hull fan page. She posted, "This is now a Lexie Hull fan account. How cool is that?" It's like Caitlin saying, "Yeah, I'm the star, but look at my teammate go." This whole thing isn't just about one hot game, it's showing us something bigger about the Fever. These girls aren't just teammates, they're friends, real friends, the kind that hype each other up and celebrate each other's wins. You know how some star players get all weird when someone else on the team has a big game.
The WNBA was nothing before Caitlin Clark, and she has made it into something. I know how great she is because of Caitlin Clark. The Arike Amagawali, and I'm sorry if I messed up the name, the girl in Dallas. That girl's a baller. These guys are all working off of platforms that were already built long before they got there, and they have not elevated that platform.
Not Caitlin, she's all about lifting her teammates up. It's like she knows that when Hull succeeds, the whole team gets better. That's leadership, folks. And get this, Clark and Hull aren't just work buddies. They went on vacation together in Mexico. Can you imagine sun, sand, and probably a whole lot of basketball talk? That's the kind of bonding that translates to chemistry on the court. But wait, it gets better. There was this press conference where Hull made some joke about her defense, and Clark just lost it. We're talking uncontrollable after. It's like watching two friends who can't keep it together in class. That's the kind of vibe you want on a team.
Minutes after Clark was picked, stores rolled out Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever jerseys and t-shirts.
Fans are on the hunt for anything and everything Clark now that she's officially a member of the Indiana Fever.
From Christmas time through, I mean, we didn't have nearly enough in stock for just the regular jersey t-shirts and whatnot. And then it's just been nonstop orders coming in still today.
Dick Weiss posted that more Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever jerseys were sold in one day than the Cowboys sold last year for the entire team.
This Clark-Lee connection isn't just cute friendship goals, it's changing how the Fever play when your star player and your role players are clicking like this. It opens up the whole game. Defenses can't just focus on stopping Caitlin anymore. Now they've got to worry about Hull going off too. And let's be real, this is exactly what the Fever needed.
The hottest team in the WNBA right now is the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Mitchell has been balling. Lexie Hull has been an X factor, and that was a great chess move, just getting this lineup with chemistry. As for this win streak, though, Caitlin has created 224 points between points scored herself and points assisted. That's almost 45 points per game, and the most by any player ever during a 5-game win.
They've been struggling for years, but now they've got a superstar in Clark, a breakout player in Hull, and a team that actually likes each other. That's a recipe for success. If I've ever seen one, Caitlin Clark's killing it on the court, but off the court, that's where things get wild. You'd think everyone would be tripping over themselves to celebrate her success. Right, wrong, the WNBA is acting strange, Nike's gone silent, and Clark's fighting a whole new battle. Let's talk about that Rookie of the Year award. Usually the WNBA is all over this, announcing it way before the MVP. But with Caitlin Crickets, it's like they're hesitating, and fans are starting to wonder why.
Away, and we will be locked in the whole way through. Here are the first-round matchups: Liberty versus the Dream, Lynx versus the Mercury, Sun Fever in the 4-5 matchup, the Aces versus the Storm. But how about the Fever?
I feel like it's a great accomplishment, but like there's so much more left to be done. Like, yeah, we made the playoffs. There's 6 regular season games.
Yeah, they're a very dangerous team coming into this postseason. You know, they always tell you that the team that you want to watch out for are the teams that get hot at the right time.
Is it because she's getting too popular? Are they afraid she'll overshadow the league? Whatever the reason, it's not a good look. And then there's Nike. You'd expect them to be plastering Caitlin's face everywhere, right? I mean, she's their newest star athlete. But nope, no new ads, no updates, nothing. It's like they forgot they signed her. Fans are not happy about this.
Clark now has an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike that will include her own signature shoe. Caitlin Clark continues to set the bar when it comes to her impact on female athletics. Go out there, compete with her, try to bust her up if you want to, and all of that stuff. Just don't hate on the acclaim that she's getting.
They're calling out Nike, saying Caitlin deserves better. And honestly, they've got a point, but here's where it gets really interesting. Caitlin's not just sitting back and taking it, she's pushing for change big time. She's talking about better pay and revenue sharing for all WNBA players. We're talking game-changing stuff. Here, imagine if players got a cut of ticket sales. That could be huge for the league. The thing is, the WNBA is not exactly jumping at these ideas, they're resisting. And it's creating this weird tension. On one side, you've got Caitlin, this rising star who's bringing in fans, changing the game. On the other, you've got a league that seems scared of change. It's not just about Caitlin either. This is about all WNBA players. Better pay, better conditions, more recognition. Caitlin's using her spotlight to fight for everyone, and that's pretty awesome. But it's also putting her in a tough spot with the league.
Caitlin Clark, remember that girl, that superstar playing for Iowa that ended up going to the Final Four? She's got one of the hottest selling jerseys in sports, y'all. According to Fanatics, led by the one and only Michael Rubin, the deal is the richest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player. She deserves it!
So now we've got this situation where the biggest star in women's basketball is kind of at odds with the league she plays for. It's like watching a championship game. But instead of on the court, it's happening in boardrooms and on social media. And you know what's crazy? This could change everything if Caitlin wins this fight. It's not just her that benefits, it's every player in the WNBA now, and in the future we're talking about a whole new era for women's basketball, but it's not going to be easy. The WNBA has been doing things their way for a long time.
Caitlin Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season. In that game, Clark scored her 103-point shot this season, becoming just the 6th woman. My WNBA Player of the Week, surprise, surprise, Indiana Fever rookie sensation, Caitlin Clark. There's nothing really to say other than that. She's winning Rookie of the Year. She's a top candidate for league MVP.
Change is hard, especially when it comes to money. But if anyone can make it happen, it's Caitlin. She's already proven she can change the game on the court. Now she's trying to change it off the court too. Caitlin Clark's journey from college superstar to WNBA sensation is mind-blowing.
First time they've tasted the playoffs since 2016, but don't think for a second they're just content to be in the postseason.
And this Indiana Fever team has most certainly gotten hot at the right time. They figured out how to gel with each other, the chemistry that they've built, the backcourt between Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, who Mitchell is really coming in to this season.
She's not just dominating on the court, she's changing the game off it too. The Indiana Fever are on fire, breaking attendance records left and right. It's like everyone wants a piece of the Caitlin Clark magic. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning. The Fever are eyeing their first playoff spot since 2016, and Caitlin's leading the charge. She's not just playing basketball, she's inspiring a whole new generation of players. You know, it's crazy. Caitlin's loving every minute of it. She's all about that indie life, saying it feels like a small community that supports each other, with Caitlin at the helm and teammates like Lexie Hull stepping up. The future of women's basketball is looking brighter than ever. This isn't just a moment, it's a movement. Caitlin Clark